Hello students, so let's discuss about some aliphatic hydrocarbon. तो aliphatic hydrocarbon में we have to study alkane, after that alkene and then alkyne. So all these examples we have to complete. So first of all, let's start with alkanes. Okay, so now I am giving you the general formula of alkane and first 10 members of homologous series of alkane. Okay, so what do you mean by homologous series? That also I will discuss about this. So let's start some saturated organic compound. Saturated organic compound, that is alkane. Students, alkanes means alkanes are saturated hydrocarbon. Saturated hydrocarbon. Having general formula, alkanes are saturated hydrocarbon having general formula, CnH2n plus 2. In this general formula, N represents number of carbon atom. And represent number of carbon atom. Okay, so CnH2n plus 2, where N represent the number of carbon atom. Now let's take first 10 member of alkanes. So first of all, I'll write their names. उन अल्केन का नेम्स लिखेंगे, उसके बाद हम उनके मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूले लिखेंगे. Molecular formulae. After writing molecular formulae, we'll write their structure. Okay, so molecular formula we can draw with this like general formula. So very first example of alkane is methane. Student, meth means 1. This represents number of carbon atom. Second example is ethane. It means 2. Third. After ethane, the next will be propane. Prop means 3. And the fourth example will be butane. Okay, so but means 4. So first 4 example, first of all I will draw here, after that next 4, and after that next example we will consider. So methane means there should be only 1 carbon, ethane means there should be 2 carbon, propane means there are 3 carbon, and butane means there are 4 carbon. So if there is only 1 carbon, then how many hydrogen we can add here? According to this formula, if I put 1 here, then 2 into 1 will be 2 plus 2 will be 4. So CH4. Similarly, if I will put 2 here, then C2, 2 2s are 4 plus 2, it will be how much? 6. So C2 H6 होना चाहिए. Similarly, instead of this N, if I will put 3, then C3
8.
6 plus 2, it will be 8. C3 H8. Similarly,
we have to add 2 extra.
Exactly, we have to add 2 extra. So that is homologous series with regular increase in carbon and hydrogen. We can see carbon का number 1 से increase हो रहा है और hydrogen का number 2 से increase हो रहा है. Okay, so this property of sequence increase in a carbon and hydrogen can also be called as homologous series. So that is homologous series of alkane. First member of homologous series, second member of homologous series, third member, fourth member. So in each member, carbon is increases by 1 and hydrogens are increases by 2. Okay, now that is all about molecular formula of ethane. Structure भी ethane का same ऐसा ही रहेगा, CH4. Here I can distribute 2 carbon, so 1, 2. As I already told you, each carbon has valency 4. So 1 valence is completed. How many valencies are left out? 3. 1, 2, 3. तो इसको हम CH3 करके mention कर सकते हैं. CH3. Here also I can write CH3. So it contains 2 carbon single bond, that is called ethane. Next, if there are 3 carbon, then I can put 3 carbon like this. 3 carbon with single bond called as propane. Meth means 1 carbon, eth means 2 carbon, prop means 3 carbon. So prop we can put 3 carbon and that will be CH3, then CH2, then CH3, and but means there are 4 carbon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Students, how many hydrogen I can put here?
Sir, H3.
H3 here.
H2.
H2 again.
H2.
H2 then again.
H3.
H3. That is all about the structural formula first for members of alkane.
मतलब सर यहाँ पर जो एंड वाले है कार्बन, द कार्बन के एंड में इट विल बी H3 ना?
Exactly. Always there will in end there will be CH3.
Okay, sir.
Okay. We can also put double bond, triple bond. So double bond and triple bond will be unsaturated compound. So students, we can also convert these structures into double bond and triple bond. That we'll study next part of the topic. So let's take another 4 example. So methane, ethane, propane, butane. Meth 1 carbon, eth 2 carbon, prop 3, but 4. Now let's take other example. So if we'll increase more than 4 carbon, then what should be the name? So
Pentan,
yes,
pentene.
exactly. First of all, let's erase these structures.
Because 5 is commonly called as pentan.
Yes, 5 is commonly called as penta. That is pentane.
So here suffix will be ane always.
Ane, always ane will be there. Now I'm taking 5th member of homologous series, 5 carbon. That 5 carbon represented as pentane. C5H. H12.
Yes.
If there are 6 carbon, then how many hydrogen I can put?
H14.
H14. So 6 carbon is represented by hex. So it is
Hexane.
hexane. And if there are 7 carbon, then how many hydrogen should be there?
There will be 16.
60. 7 carbon represented by hept. Hept, ane, suffix same, heptane. If there are 8 carbon, then that will be represented by C8. That is represented by
Octane.
octane. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 but, 3 prop, 2 eth and 1 meth. So C8H, how many hydrogen?
18.
18. If there are 9 carbon, in that condition, how many hydrogen I can put?
If there are 9 carbons, then hydrogen carbon will be 20.
20. 9 will be represented by non-name. If there are 10 carbon, that means it is represented by how many hydrogen?
22.
22. That came. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So, इसका स्ट्रक्चर कैसे बनेगा? 5 कार्बन, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 carbon, so it is 1, 2, CH3, CH2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Next, 7. Then I can say it is like 1, 2,
H2, CH2,
3, 4,
CH2,
5,
CH2,
6, 7.
CH3.
And 8 carbon, then again write like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the structure of octane. Similarly, we can draw straight chain of nonane and straight chain for decane also. So these are first 10 member of homologous series of alkene. Methane 1 carbon, ethane 2 carbon, propane 3 carbon, butane 4 carbon, pentane 5 carbon, hexane 6 carbon, heptane 7 carbon, octane 8 carbon, nonane 9 carbon, and decane contain 10 carbon. After this, I'll explain you how to draw different forms, like different name in case of double bond and in case of triple bond.